Hello, hello everybody. Angie here. I am coming on to do a crossword puzzle collage. This is a series created here on YouTube by Ruth and Nellie Designs. And yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this. You just take a crossword puzzle page, do a collage, create a theme, and give it a title. Simple as that. A lot of fun. So I thought we would knock one of these out today. And let's see. I am, for the most part, doing one-page spreads, but you could do a two-page spread depending on the amount of items that you want to use. It's a lot of fun. So if this is something that you're interested in, I'll have her channel linked in the description box below. You can check it out. Okay, this last weekend, I went out of town, I went out of town to Pueblo, and it's just about 40 minutes down the road. Just wanted to get away for the day and see something different. So we drove down there, had lunch and had dinner, spent the day, went to the zoo, went to the park, just those kind of things. It was such a nice day. And we went to the zoo and I picked up these little animal cards. And I thought that would make a really nice something, you know, for our junk journals and so forth like that. And I thought they'd make really nice little journal cards. But then I got to thinking, let's use them in today's project. So this is just going to be really, really quick and easy, guys. I thought I'd keep it really simple. But I remembered I had this digital that I had cut out. I've cut out some, you know, random digitals just to have the square, just save some time, and then use them when I can. And I remember I had this one with the kind of the fall and the leaves, and I thought that would be perfect for an animal page. So let's see, let me make sure I'm in frame. All right. So yeah, I thought we would just put this on here, and ooh, I cut that wrong. It's a little short on this side and hanging. Oh, I'll flip it over. Ha! There we go. Okay. Yes. All right. So I thought that would make a really nice background. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's weekend was nice. Hope everybody had a nice Father's Day. Weather's been good here. We had the most serious hailstorm yesterday. Oh my goodness. Golf ball size hail. Kind of startling a little bit. It's been, and we get it every year, the heavy rainstorms and such, but man, let me tell you, it just came out of nowhere. We were just chilling. We were out in the garage and throwing some darts. We have a dartboard out there in the garage, and it just started pouncing down. So, of course, that kind of ended the dart game. Came in and made sure everything was squared away. The heavy winds, you know, had to make sure everything was secured, and turned everything off, and for 30-40 minutes until the storm passed. But it just got dark. It was like something out of a horror show, let me tell you. It just got really dark and kind of like ominous, you know. It's kind of cool in a sense, but it was crazy. Just for 40-45 minutes, and then it cleared up. Okay, so I thought that would make a nice background. And I like kind of emphasizing the edges here, so I'm going to do that. I'll grab a black marker. I'm just going to try to freehand it. I just like to emphasize on the edges there. And I can't go on a straight line to save my life. But we're going to keep going. Look at that. Look at that. I just Do not have a steady hand. Okay, I'm gonna get my ruler here. Should have did that from the beginning. Cut me out a little bit. Okay, a little better. Okay, but yeah, I thought this would just be something really, really super, super simple, guys. Thought I'd just take these cards. Got two different style elks, so put those apart. And maybe just something as simple as that. And I'm going to use some washi tape. Just grab what I've got here on my desk. I'm going to untack these little cards down, and then they can be flipped up, and it's got information about the animal on the back. I thought that would just be cute. Just something super, super easy. Just like that. And this is washi tape, so I'm just reinforcing that with just a little dab of glue so it doesn't come up. And one more. And as I'm doing this, I'm just trying to think of a title, because you're supposed to give it a title. I'm just trying to think. I mean, that's really all I want to do, guys. Just that simple. I think the beautiful animal images speak for themselves, and I can always flip those up. And, you know, honestly, at a later time in life, if I wanted to remove them, they'd be easy enough to remove. But isn't that nice? Okay. As far as the title, the only thing that comes to mind is, you know, these poor, beautiful animals being caged up. It kind of, I mean, I love animals, and I enjoyed myself, but it kind of was heartbreaking just seeing these animals caged up, and some of them just looked like they were just going stir crazy, you know, just pacing back and forth, no rest, hot, no, not the proper shelter on some of them, you know, and it just kind of broke my heart a little bit. So I think I want to tie it into something like that, like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Let them be free. I mean, honestly, they're not meant to be in captivity. They should be able to live their lives. Oh, all right. Simple as that, guys. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, what time are we at? That was so short. Let's do another one real quick. I have this other piece of paper in the front. Let's just knock out two of them. Yeah. Let's see. This one's got flowers, got some pink. Dun done. What can I do? I like having these pre-cut background pages ready to go. And all I got to do is think of something to go with it, you know? Saves a lot of time. All right, let's see, this side. Well, let's just make some flowers. I've got some flower stickers up here. Let me grab those. Let's do that. Some transparent stickers. Let me grab those. 1 second. Got a whole bunch of them. I just grabbed a handful right here. Oh, they're so pretty and colorful. Let's do that. Let's see. We've got what I got here. I don't know about that green. Those look pretty. Okay. We're just gonna do, see if I can get them off. Well, let's try another one. These aren't even that old. I don't know why they're not coming off very easily. We're just going to put some pretty flowers down. Oh, this is getting irritating now. One more and then we'll get another color. That's pretty, huh? Okay, let's do some of these ones. Kind of aggravating. I'm sorry, guys. Doesn't want to come up. Oh, that one tore. Oh, here's a pretty blue one. Let's try this one. Come on, baby. All right, yeah, let's get some mixture of colors in there. This is such a fun way to use a crossword puzzle book, let me tell you. It really is. Okay, let's do some of this one. I got these stickers from Temu. So pretty, but it's the first time I've had a hard time getting them off of the roll. Maybe they're getting old. I only had them maybe 6 or 8 months, not that long. I don't know. Maybe after time they, or maybe it's just me. I don't know. But it's not working. They're cracking rather than pulling off. You know, sometimes it's good to know you think you got a good purchase, but, you know, if things like this happen, you know, you may not want to rebuy them. So. There we go. Trying to just kind of spread them around. Oh, look how pretty. Almost looks like one of those floral arches, kind of, you know. Let's clip that one. Almost like something for a wedding or something, you know. So pretty. All right, let's check out these orange ones. Let's try and include a couple of those. Oh, and I planted my flower garden this week, last week, should I say. And it's so pretty. Maybe that in the back of my mind, that's why I'm thinking about flowers. But I did azaleas, poppies, marigolds, and there was this one, they look like little, they're red and yellow and orange, but I can't remember the name of them, but they look like little mini pine trees. Zennas or something like that, I think, what they're called. I'm gonna cut this one in half. Oh, but they were so cute. I've never put any of those before. They're so pretty. So I hope it attracts a whole bunch of butterflies and hummingbirds. And of course the bees will come with it, but I'll deal with that. And cut this one with a straight edge. Put this one up there. But yeah, it looks really, really pretty out there. I already went out this morning and had my morning coffee and watered them and enjoyed those for a little bit this morning. Right, I'm going to cut this one in half also. Okay, I think I got enough of these oranges. I think I'm going a little overboard with these. I think I want to bring some more of the pink ones back in. Those really pop nicely. What should we call this? That is so pretty. I mean, it's just as simple as putting down stickers. Look at that. Just pretty. All right, this is gonna be the last one. And I'm gonna cut this one in half. Get one up here. And one over here. I like that, guys. How gorgeous. I almost want to take a picture of that and make a printable, a digital printable out of that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's really pretty. Okay, I'm going to leave it just like that. And we're going to name this one, let me kind of go over the edges a little bit where I can. Okay. We're naming this one Color. Overload. I'm going to write that down here because it's a big word. And we're going to put a little happy face. Right in the middle. Oh, look at that, guys. How cute. I love both of them. All right, guys. Well, that is my crossword puzzle collages for today. Hope you guys like the makes. Thank you so very much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. Hope you stayed through to the end. 2 quick and easy pages. As always, take care. God bless. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.